Hello, my name is Marcus, and I'll be presenting my project proposal of the effect of peer pressure on students in online classes. The aim of this study is to identify the effect of peer pressure on students during online class discussions, while the hypothesis is that students in Group A will be more influenced by peer pressure compared to students in Group B, which is the interactive/control group. My literature gap. Based on the background literature of Neng et al. In 2019, while they have investigated the effect of peer influence in students' decision in both online and in-person classes, they did not specifically target students that only had the choice to do online learning and how they would act during discussion tasks. Hahn and Tomasillo in 2011 targeted their research towards 4-year-old children, while on the other hand, this study will look at teenagers at the age of 18 to 24. Group pressure is extremely prevalent everywhere. With everything being online now, some might think that this pressure is not as impactful as before, while in truth, it may not be noticeable, but it is as, or if not more, influential. According to Gillis and Krull in 2020, most students face obstacles to learning because of the pandemic. To name a few, heightened anxiety and a lack of motivation, in particular with non-white and first-generation college students. As a freshman myself, I would say that this is true, as during discussion tasks, there will be a pressure when it comes to speaking out. When everyone else is muted or doesn't have the camera on, it is extremely daunting to break the silence. The general idea of this study is the effect of conformity, which is how we change our behavior to fit in to the group due to social pressure exuded by the group, whether it be intentionally or unintentionally. As mentioned in the literature gap, this experiment is targeted at students of higher grade as they tend to be affected by social influence more compared to students in the lower grades. For example, the preschool children. The plan is to identify whether students will conform to the group when doing a discussion task without a form of authority present, specifically in terms of interactions. This may be through unmuting, using their webcam, or typing in chat. The form of method this experiment is going to be done through is by a Zoom meeting, which will be conducted as closely as to an actual class lesson. There will be 10 participants, 5 being male and 5 being female, ranging from ages 18 to 24. These participants will be split into 2 groups where there will be 2 to 3 participants as well as 3 confederates in each. Group A, which is the experiment group, will be set out to test my aim and hypotheses, while on the other hand, Group B will be the control group, where we'll try to limit the peer pressure as much as possible, and this can be done through one confederate having his camera open and typing in chat, while the other one is unmuted and talking, or a confederate that has both his camera open and is actively participating in the discussion task. At the beginning of the experiment, we'll be handing out a consent form, while at the end of the experiment, we'll be debriefing about the study as well as handing out a questionnaire to collect data about their experiences of actual class lessons. That is all for my presentation. Thank you so much for watching.